Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Um, I just want to ask you to please subscribe and please press that like button. Um, in this video, I'm just gonna say something. This is I saw a video of I am Marwa. I like the brother. I don't agree with everything he does, but I like the brother. I think he's worked hard. He's hustled around. I've seen him. I've been watching him for a few years now, and just to see his progression in life, hey, you gotta give a man credit. He's doing quite well for himself, and I support him. You know, to continue developing, to continue getting better, and hey, make the money. You know. But recently, I was watching a video of him. His wife. I don't think they're married. He calls her wife, but I think they're not married. Rocio Cabrera or something like that. He's there in Mexico now. She's from in Argentina. She's from Argentina. She went to him in Africa. I think she became pregnant there, and then they've gone back to Argentina so she can give birth. And it's great. I've watched a few of his videos every now and then. The family there seems to have embraced him, and I think they're good people, which is quite surprising to me because the stuff I've read about Argentina and what they did to the black population, it's like you're thinking, maybe you don't want to go there. But Marwa is out there, he's having fun. The place, I don't think it's in like a big city. I think it's a small city. It doesn't look too crowded. So I don't think it's one. I think Mar Plata or something like that, but a smaller city in Argentina. It still looks beautiful, you know. But the reason I'm trying to make this video, it's something I noticed. His girlfriend is mad at him, because when she was giving birth, he wasn't there. He took off. He went and stayed in I don't know, not where she was giving birth, and I think she's not happy with that because she even cried when she talked about it, and then it just, first of all, I'm gonna tell my own story about this because when I had my first child, my wife she's at that time she's white, and luckily for me, we talked about it. I told her, like, I grew up in Africa too, in a village. So in a village in Africa, men don't see their wives give birth. It would be like the wife is giving birth over there, and you gotta stand there with the man, And then when she finishes, then they'll come and tell you, one of the elders on the woman's side, they'll come and say, "Oh, you have a baby boy," and then jubilations and all that, so you get excited. You are not in the room, okay? That's our tradition. That's our culture. That's how we grew up. Like if you grew up in an African village, like a true African village, that's how things work over there. So for me, that's how I knew. And I think it's not just in the village, even in the city. I don't think men go in there and, this is more like a Western kind of thing. The things you gotta remember is that it's actually not you giving birth, it's her. So here's what I did. So I say this is where I come from. This is how they do it, and that's how I would like to do it because I don't wanna I wanna see the baby coming out of there. I thought it was some freaky stuff. It's like I don't want to see that. I might never want to go back there. But she told me you have to be in the room. You have to comfort me. You have to be in there. And then I realized I did some of the mature stuff thing, because I could have just said, no, this is not my culture. I'm gonna do it my cultural way. But hey, here's the thing. It's not me carrying the baby. It's her. The baby is in her. So I gotta do whatever she wants, whatever's gonna make her happy, because it's a painful. It's one of those things. It's pain and it's joy at the same time, And I think you want to be there and comfort her to whatever she's used to. That's what you're supposed to do, and that's what I'm gonna tell every one of you, like Africans in these like interracial relationships. When it comes to pregnancy, do what makes the woman happy. Do what she's used to. And here's how I know. We're probably right. in our culture for not allowing men to be in those rooms. Because things have happened to me. Some men have collapsed. See the baby come up, boom, falls down, collapses. Some men can't breathe. Just that experience. And with me, it's actually, it's like everything. You're going to do it a few times to get used to. I think the first time, I sat on the chair next to her, like the whole night. We were there for like 16 hours or something. Like, it was weird. I sat there the whole night. And I just sat on the chair. First of all, we had a very good room, like big room. There was one side there where there was this massive tub, just filled it up with water, just, helping us sitting there. And then eventually, by the time the baby came, eventually just like I passed out a little bit. But I got waking up, and she actually told me to just go sleep a little bit because, I don't think the baby's coming right now. So, I took advantage of that. And then when the contractions increased, she woke me up. I'm half dazed, but, went and, washed my face a little bit, woke up. And then the whole thing now started getting intense. And it's like, if it's your first time, it's actually crazy because I'm on the side of, like, where her head is, right? I'm holding her hand because she's grabbing onto my hand and, So the baby comes. So the baby's about to come. The nurse goes, you want to come and see the baby? And me, I'm thinking, I got to hold her hand. I got to hold the mom's hand. So I'm going, no, not now. And then the baby comes out. The nurse goes, you want to come and cut the umbilical cord? I say, no, not now. It's only afterwards when I realized this only happens once. Why did I keep saying not now? Because those are the moments. So I missed out even on those moments. I missed out on seeing the baby come out. I missed out on cutting the umbilical cord. But the second time it happened, I was there ready to do those things. So a warning to all of you, Africans and even non-Africans, if you are in some sort of interracial relationship, please listen to your woman. If she wants you to be in there, you gotta be in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to be in there. It's a very intense moment, and I think it takes. If you do it for the first time, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. But as long as you are in there, you'll be okay. Don't try to take off and I don't want to be in there. Just be a man, be toughen up, be in there, and help out wherever you can. Because especially if it's someone in the Western culture, that's what they do. Because when I listened to even Rocio tell Marwa, what she said was, my dad was there. He also didn't know what to do. But my mom just kept saying, I just want you to be in here. It's true. Like, this is how I know, like, probably the African culture gets that right. Men ain't supposed to be in there. But then again, that's what I'm saying. You got to respect whatever your woman is used to. If that's what they've done it in her family, remember, she's the one carrying your baby. The baby's not in you. The baby's coming out of her. She's the one who's going to feel the pain. So in that moment, and you got hormones and all the stuff going on, in that moment, I think just do what she says. And try to be tough. You can go and cry afterwards. Oh, I didn't want to see that. But afterwards, you can do whatever you want to. But I tell you what, the moment that passes and the baby comes up, everything changes. You're not even thinking about birth and all that. You're just excited to see your child, And so that's one thing I thought. I hope Marwa does something for her, either apologizes, even does something good for her, buy a car or even marry her if that's possible, if that's what they're thinking about. I think she handled it very well, considering she had like a home birth. That's actually scary just to think about it. What if something goes wrong? But obviously everything went well, and good luck to both of them, and I wish them all the best. But just a warning to you guys: please do what the woman wants. It's not you carrying the baby. Just remember that. If she wants you to be in there, you gotta be in there, mate. You gotta be in there. Prepare yourself. These are the conversations you gotta have in advance. And I'm disappointed Marwa and Rocio didn't have this conversation. These are the conversations you gotta have. The moment your wife, your girl says she's pregnant, you tell her, what do you expect when that moment comes? You want me to be in there? If she says you gotta be in there, then you gotta be in there. So you gotta start preparing yourself mentally. You gotta start reading some books about what you can do, how you can help her. and things that happen. Even watch some. I'm pretty sure there's some YouTube videos of people giving birth in some hospitals. If you looked up, and that gives you an idea of what to expect, and then you prepare yourself. Come on, you know. But otherwise, you can't just go in there and try to be, oh, because my culture, my culture. No. You're not carrying the baby, man. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Goodbye.